So what's going on, everyone? It's XO here, and I hope everyone's having a great holidays. It's been a while since you've seen a video from me. I will admit, it's been like 50 days since I've done a video, and after the suspension I had, you would think that's a little bit ridiculous that I wouldn't put out any content, but I'm going to try to explain myself. So YouTube recently, as some of you may know, has been a little bit bonkers. Everyone's been making videos about algorithm changes and Call of Duty dying, all this and that. Channel views are down all across the board. Well, I'm going to try to explain a little bit of what I think on that reason, as well as showing you guys some of my old channel from 10 years ago, just doing a little bit of a 10 years of YouTube video. You know, I don't usually do commentaries like this all too often right off the top of my head. I'm usually more of a tutorials, guides, things like that kind of YouTube video maker, and I don't know, I don't think it's gonna work doing that method of creating videos anymore. And obviously I've never done YouTube to make any money. I've never actually made any money at all off YouTube from before. I've made like 250 bucks in the last half year or whatever, so not much at all. I just kind of want to do stuff that people are interested in, and some of the stuff that is getting put across on YouTube recently, it really just isn't quality content to me. I mean, you see the thumbnails. There's a difference between clickbait and actually just shit videos. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, I understand people clicking on a video and then just clicking off just because it's clickbait, but I don't understand people liking the videos, listening to these people saying, hey, you'll get a Lamborghini painted white, red, blue if you like this for 3 times and it'll turn green and whatever. You know, I don't understand that. So YouTube's a little bit different in that regard nowadays. I'm going to show you guys some of my profile back in the day, 2006, what YouTube looked like originally. So this is actually 2007. I joined at the end of 2006. So you'll see here, this is messed up. I don't know why this one got all skewed up on the left. It wasn't centered. But you'll see that it really looks like a MySpace layout. I know some of you guys probably weren't even on MySpace, but it was Facebook before Facebook. So you'll see that it really is just kind of blah. You know, YouTube, everyone can complain about how YouTube is now and the problems it has, but I will say that I really feel like without Google taking over YouTube, you could have saw this go down in flames and just had someone else, some other big company, make a big video platform like YouTube and it'd succeed. Now, one of the reasons I say that is you had streaming platforms like Ustream, which I used originally, as well as Justin TV. They're no longer around. Twitch took over, and that should not have happened if, you know, YouTube, Google, or one of these big companies, Microsoft, would have created the streaming service, bought Ustream. It would have been chops for Twitch. I mean, maybe they wouldn't even come across, you know, because it would have been so big. Or YouTube could have been streaming from the start. Anyways, as you'll see, here's the next one. We're moving in 2007 even further. I got a little bit of a better layout, and you'll see my subscribers started to pick up here. I had 129 subscribers with like 111 videos. How anyone would continue making videos, especially because my videos weren't stuff where I just commentate on a GTA tweet. You know, I would actually go around and try to make content, because if you didn't make quality shit where people actually were interested in, you were going to get ripped to hell, you were going to get downvoted, all that stuff. So it was a different community, as I said. I'm not saying it's worse right now, but it's just different. That's for damn sure. So we're looking at profile. Here's a good one, I actually thought. Just like MySpace, you know, you had these backgrounds, you just had to make it work. It's more customizable than it is today. But come on now, today's layout is so much better. So this one though, I got it to match a little bit. I used a Resistance Fall of Man profile picture, which I thought was pretty cool at the day back in the time, I guess. So you'll see here we have friends, you have subscribers right here. I don't know what bulletins was. I think it was something where people could post it and tag you. I don't really remember. I was looking back at this and I just saw it. I was like, bulletins, huh? You know, that really, it's been a decade, guys. Cut me some slack there. So you'll see too the comments on the actual profile page. My channel has over 10,000 comments. I looked at some of the bigger channels nowadays, and not even them have huge comments on their profiles. I guess it's because YouTube more prioritizes towards getting comments on the actual videos rather than getting them on the discussion board from profiles. I get that, you know, not as important. And here we are. This is going to be my last channel view before I got suspended, so I actually think this one looks a lot worse than the other one. I just kind of took it not as serious as I should have when I got to age 19. But I did move into the top 100 subscribed for a time, and that was a huge accomplishment for me. You'll see another thing there. You actually had stars back in the day, and it wasn't just upvote, downvote. You could vote how many stars, and most of my videos got high stars except for the non-gameplay. I would really like to see what some of the videos nowadays would get starred, because you would have, you know, little kids putting 5 stars down on people's giveaway videos and things like that, but you really probably wouldn't see a lot of 3 stars, 4 stars. You'd see 1 and 5. So that would, I mean, that might help out YouTube a lot in figuring out their content situation. You're just seeing a lot of bogus people manipulating the algorithms. I'd say that recommended really just brings in a lot more than searching does. Searching videos used to be huge. People used to get to videos from searches. That was where all my content was from. So things changed there at some point. I'm not a huge YouTube aficionado. You know, you'd have to go to somebody like Syndicate or something like that for that. By the way, let me know what you guys think about this video, as well as my little commentaries. If this is something you guys like for me to do in the future, I'll try to keep it up. I've been just sitting around trying to think of video ideas for the last 2 months. It's kind of pointless to go about doing something if you're not fully into it. You know, I'm somebody that wants to build something for the future. I don't want to just keep on doing different types of videos, different series every month. You got to build, you got to get a fan base that's actually dedicated towards one thing. So let me know what you guys think about this video. And like YouTube standards, now remember to leave 1,700 likes. Now, I know I spent a lot of time on this video looking at my profile back in the day. Unfortunately, I don't have those years in between. I wish I could really see the progression all the way through from YouTube. Maybe that's for another video. But I do have some other points I wanted to make in this video that YouTube has changed. First off, we're going to be looking at subscription boxes. So subscription boxes back in the day were really important. Now they don't mean shit. Back in the day, if someone subscribed to you, the odds they were seeing your video were a lot higher than they are today. So now you have some channels with 2 million views or 2 million subscribers only getting like 50,000 views, and that seems normal, you know. Back in the day, that would not have been the case. Someone with 200,000, 300,000 subscribers was pulling in near 500,000 views. You wouldn't pull in under your subscriber count. Now, I know as more YouTubers come across, that's always going to change. There was one guy back in the day, my favorite YouTuber back then, not Fred. It was a guy named Waste Time Chasing Cars. His name was Mac. I don't know. He put out great content. He only had like 250,000 subscribers. Got way more views than some of these guys you see today that have racked up millions of subscribers. So that also takes us into the number of YouTubers. It's not someone's fault that they gained 3, 4, 5, 10 million subscribers when Minecraft was hot, and now it's not hot, and now they're only getting, you know, a certain amount of views. That's just how things are gonna go. But the amount of YouTubers nowadays that are compared to back then, I mean, it's obviously exponentially gone up. But nowadays, everyone wants to be a YouTuber. So you have people that are making videos. They're not out there watching other people's videos. You know, they're too busy making their own. Yeah, they might watch Casey Neistat or a few other people, but for the most part, they're not watching these fringe YouTubers. So it makes it a lot harder for other channels to grow. Now, these are a little bit related, not really though. We have our video quality as well as the video editing options and control panel. So back in the day, 720p was probably the max, I think. Actually, here's a funny story for you guys. When 2005, when YouTube came out, I was in a glitching clan and we uploaded videos straight to the server. So you get full HD and all that, or whatever it was back then. No one wanted to use YouTube. I refused to sign up on YouTube for a year just because the quality was so bad. Everyone that uploaded to YouTube really got made fun of. It finally came around like 2006 where I was like, you know, I need to build up a portfolio. I kind of have to have all my videos in one spot. So that's why I uploaded everything to YouTube, and then Google bought it and it just continued to grow. But our video editing options as well, you could not do any of the things you can today. I mean, putting audio on your videos, editing the captions, editing those things, like, no way. Obviously, those are things you wouldn't really think about not having on the original YouTube, but this site did come a really long way, guys. It's not like Facebook, where once Facebook launched, it's pretty much what it was. And yeah, YouTube is too, where it's basically watching people's videos and you have profiles. So that's the same, but this site has changed drastically. Twitter, Facebook, all that have stayed the same model. YouTube is not. You know, they have had a lot of different changes and a lot of additions to their things. So that also is the notification icon, which kind of took out subscribers and all that. I think it's basically like a second subscribe button. You know, it's people moving towards mobile, which is another huge point. Mobile videos. I never got a chance to get views from mobile. When I got suspended 2009, no one had smartphones. I mean, the iPhone 1 came out, what, 2010 maybe? I didn't even get an iPhone until the iPhone 5 came out in 2013, so it took me a while, or 2012. So, I mean, that just changes everything. That brings the everyday person onto YouTube all the time. Back in the day, you know, you're not going to have, my dad's not going to be searching on YouTube for videos unless he wants to actually search for, you know, he's not going to actually go on YouTube otherwise. So many different changes on YouTube. It's been a great 10 years for those of you that have been around the whole time. I would say that all the channels that I have seen grow throughout the years, you have Smosh, obviously, Machinima. Wow, what a turnaround they had. They actually tried to recruit me early on, and I said no, which was a dumbass decision because I got suspended, but who knows what things would have turned out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I went off on a tangent, went off really randomly, added some pictures, tried to give you guys a good demonstration of what the hell I was talking about in this video. Either way, try to expect some more videos from me, maybe weekly, maybe daily. I don't know. It's hard to do things when it's, you know, talking. I'm not a guy who has the personality to just come up and entertain you guys with entertaining stories a la Keemstar or somebody, you know. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you are from the old YouTube, what you remember from the old YouTube, all those things. And I hope to see you guys again in my next video.